Welcome back to another episode. I'm right back where I left you guys last time. What we got going behind me is a really simple timing system. This timing system is so simple, I think most of you can actually use this as well, even if you have no understanding of redstone. What we got here is a tripwire. When you make tripwire hooks, they come in pairs of two. So you put those where you're going to be starting your race, and then you connect them with string. And what happens is we would start here, let myself float down, and then I grab my boat, and I'm just going to put that down in the water. And then what happens is when I go through the tripwire, it sets off the timer, which we'll pause again so that I can explain how this timer works. We're using iron trapdoors just because we have a ridiculous amount of iron. Um, so I fill this hopper with 5 uh, stacks of iron trapdoors because that's how long it takes me to get all the way around this racetrack. And what happens when you go through the tripwires, it's going to power this block, which powers this redstone, and the comparator reads that. Underneath this piece of gravel is actually a piston, and what happens is the piston is going to push up the gravel, and then it'll drop back down. So the power will actually go through the gravel and into this repeater, which pushes this redstone block away from this sticky piston. But because it's only briefly powered, um, as the one tick goes through this gravel block, it's actually going to release the redstone block and leave it over here. Right now, that redstone block is locking this hopper and not allowing any of the trapdoors to go through. So then when it pushes the redstone block, it actually lets go and unlocks the hopper, which starts to unload trapdoors into the barrel, and then that is where we'll get our time from. And then once we come back through this tripwire hook, so hold on, we'll go through it and we start. You saw that tick once, and then the gravel falls back down after we've already left the tripwire hook and it's no longer powered. So we've got the trapdoors flowing in, keeping time as we're racing around the track, and then once we come all the way back down the rapids portion and back through the finish line, it fires again. It's a single tick, so it reaches out, gets stuck to the block, pulls it back, stops the iron doors from coming, and that would be my time. Very simple, very easy to set up, and not expensive either. It's an easy way to time laps, single laps, obviously, but also very easy to set up and not time consuming whatsoever. So we'll actually break our boat here, and we'll get an introductory lap in just to test. I have been practicing a little bit with the timer on already, so we'll see how this goes. Racing is on the mind.
Okay.
Got 2 boats too. Look at that.
It's a boat race.
The sun is setting. Yeah, it's a boat race. If you want a full
Okay.
explanation of the race, you can go watch my video on my channel.
Yeah.
Episode 15. I talked all about it. Really simple timing mechanism. The goal here is to get 4 stacks. If you break 4 stacks, like less than 4 stacks, that's insane.
I think I had 420.
420.
Nice. It was like
Nice.
428 or something.
Yeah.
422.
All right. Do you want me to go first since it's mine?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You can go first.
This is all ready to go, right? Yeah, locked. 5 stacks. Don't want to make sure he's not cheating me.
Also ran through it a couple times on the live stream, so I'm a little warmed up.
There we go.
I was doing the ice racing before because I ran out of redstone.
Very nice explanation. Hey. All right. You just let the boat go. Where it stops, that's where you start. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Oh, I guess I can.
Going off.
Probably won't even show you, but
The key here is to drift this corner. Oh, I clipped it. Sad.
I've gotten it a couple times where I haven't.
Oh, and this one,
Very satisfying.
when you miss that jump, it's so demoralizing.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's caught up on
tough.
the edge.
Oh, again. Still haven't lit up this cave, so it's awfully dark. And then this one, can I get
Slow
straight
section.
through? Got
And
shot at
I
by
think
skeleton. Get in the boat, get in the
oh,
boat.
and a creeper, and a
Ugh, sad. We're gonna have to restart that. You blew up my boat. So
oh,
sad.
it's like gone.
No, no, never
No.
mind. It's in my inventory.
Okay. Well,
Alright. Try again here.
is it reset?
Yeah, I reset it.
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Skip. Alright, let's see if I can get this corner this time. No, that was worse.
Live camera modding it. Ooh, with the wool going underneath him.
Golly, you got the other edge this time. Through the moguls. I used to be able to get this elevator, like, right off the bat, but not anymore. Got the boat pretty straight that time, though. Oh, go, go, go! No!
Sure enough.
The biggest killers in this whole track are the elevators and the drops. If you can't get a clean entry on the elevators and you can't hit the drops, you're never going to break 4. And this one's tough.
Yeah,
Oh
there's a
no!
couple times I didn't get totally in. And then it kicked me out.
Oh, I got that jump, which is good. And then this is just home free here. Go, 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 go.
My follow cams are
Yikes, man.
on point.
Yikes. I'm 4 stacks 49.
4 stacks 49. Okay.
Not good.
So you just stand here. You place.
A mangrove boat? Look at this guy showing off.
Yeah.
See? Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. A little self-sabotage there. My bad. Alright.
So I don't think I placed that straight. Maybe. We'll see.
Alright. Let's see if my follow
Ready?
cam's as good as yours.
3, 2, 1. Do you always hit that platform?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know. Woo. Be clean. Oh. Make the edge there though.
Oof. Would have crashed the drone. Oh, would have crashed it twice. Alright, through the moguls. Oh, looks pretty quick. Maybe not.
Doesn't feel quick.
Yeah. Can you get it? Oh, nice clean entry. Gets kicked out.
Straightened it up.
Got it straight
Nice.
too. Clutch there. I'm yet to fix that, so you always hit your head. I'm a little bit faster than you.
Yeah.
Oh, would have crashed the drone again.
Are you not going through the turn? I
Oh,
got
the
some of the pre-turn. Ooh,
nice
scares
clean
me every
entry
time.
there. Yeah, it's a blind landing.
Yeah. Just all of a sudden you're there, and then there's also a corner right there.
Yeah,
I didn't even look to see if there were creepers. Too focused.
the scenic route. Ooh.
Ooh. Ah, ah, ah!
uh, falls all the way down. Just too fast. That's all.
Yeah, just too good at this. Ah, 4:16.
Ooh, but your best time yet, huh?
Yeah,
Mac is back.
yeah.
What
So
a
he
long
switched on,
vacation.
and you might notice a few different things.
Jerk.
Well,
Are these things that the village needs? That now you're requesting something else because I've set my entire farm up to farm wheat, potatoes, and pork or
I
steak.
why would I ever do that? I even made a book for it.
Yeah, I've arrived back home from my long vacation. I got to see many wonderful places, and best of all, I got to taste so many wonderful foods. Some of these foods I've grown to really love. I hope it's not too much to ask, but I'd like to have them more. Don't worry, my favorite food is still golden carrots, but I also have grown to love slime, glowberries, and pumpkin pies. If you could make me some of those, I would truly be thankful. I have many stories to tell. Ah, okay.
So the pumpkin pies, farmers sell
Right.
those.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was too difficult.
Yeah.
But then the other two are,
Necessary.
a little more. Yeah.
Necessary evils. That's what those are. All right, Mac. Well, welcome home, Mac. It's good to have you back. See how happy I can actually keep him.
Starts raining. It doesn't even use the path.
What the heck? Why are there sheep over here?
I think mobs respawned in.
Wow.
'Cause there's horses around too.
Hold on. I'll be right down there. I need to get some food. And more rockets. But
The farmhouse thing probably won't be in a video.
just
It's
showing
not
off.
that exciting. Yeah.
All right.
So just go down and then come back up. And tell me if you notice anything different.
Go down. All the way down?
No, no, no.
Oh, just the
Just
launcher. Like, you filled in all the gaps? Oops. Yikes. There's a target block? I don't know if that was there before, so.
it was.
I did not notice.
Try it again. Try it again. and then back up.
Oh, so it all closes at the same time.
Yeah.
Nice. Whereas before you had to wait a second to get pushed back up.
Yeah, just a simple thing.
Yeah, I
But
did notice. It just took me a little bit. A little
I
hint.
have an idea to change it a little more too, but I don't have all this stuff for it. So also have to test it in the creative world.
Yeah. All right, so you're saying that the mailman has made a delivery? Do you know that
And
the
mail.
mailman made a delivery because you also got a delivery?
uh, let me just tell you something. Your mailbox is jam packed. I had to move stuff out of it.
Well, there were some
Just to make
cobwebs
room.
left in there from earlier. I know
I
it's
don't.
been a little bit since I've been home and checked the mailbox, but it's just a lot of junk mail normally, so I just, you
I
know,
cleaned it up a little. Got some
okay.
bones out of there. I don't know why you had those in there.
Do I open it?
Yeah, just open it up.
Oh, okay. So a little insight as to where you've been, what you've been up to.
Sort of. So the frog lights. I can show you that later where that is, so you can get frog lights in the future. But yeah, that's in my episode. Um, but the other 6 things there, uh, is just I went adventuring, sort of. I didn't actually follow the maps, but I found a deep dark so that we could go explore it at some point.
Nice. It's a deep dark
And then
and an ancient city?
yeah, yeah,
I guess
it's
so,
actually
'cause you could.
two ancient cities.
Whoa.
Well, I think the deep dark goes all the way down to it.
Okay.
I know there's two ancient cities down there, but I don't know if my path I found actually next because it started getting really scary, so I just sort of left.
Well,
But also, I made some renovations
in
to
here?
the best room. Yeah,
What? Okay. Should I like close my eyes or something? Put my head down?
I mean, you can if you want.
Oh my. Shh. It's a library. Shh. But since we're not
I
in the deep dark, he's not gonna spawn a warden in here, right?
You have to activate it 4 times. Um, but also Ben told me they have to be naturally spawning ones to spawn wardens. So I did activate it like 6 times just
Just
to
to
make
make
sure
sure.
nothing would spawn. It was kind of scary because if something did, I'm like trapped in the library.
Right. So now we have a screaming library. The funny thing is, I don't
Yeah.
even remember what was there before. If there was anything. A table? Maybe?
Yeah. The trapdoor's up there, and the fence is halfway across the world. I I had it in my inventory, and I also got some other stuff.
What? How many different sounds are there?
There's 8 different ones,
Oh, eight different
but
ones. Okay.
you have to get screaming goats for 4 of them. That's for a whole different time.
Yeah.
Right now, I just have 2, and oh, it's light. Actually, it's light.
That's a funny one. You can hear them from like forever away, right?
Oh, wait, here you go.
Oh, that one's for me.
Going at home. There. Just threw it. You hear that?
Oh, I just played mine.
Oh. Wait, play yours again? Apparently not.
No.
Play your paper server. Breaking the game.
Oh, oh. That one's deep.
Yeah. I like it until it does a weird little high toot.
Beep at the end.
Yeah. It was just the low one. This would definitely be my favorite.
Nice.
But yeah, if you wanna learn where the frog-like thing is, their nether. You see Etho's episode?
So here is our new location. What we're looking at here is, oh, whoa, whoa. Let me flip back around forwards here so I don't kill myself. We're looking at the industrial district, and I had shown you this central square. And this central square I want to have dedicated to a lot of the new materials that have been introduced in 1.19, and that main material being what comes from dirt and water, which is mud. I've already got one piece of mud in my inventory, but that is how you make mud. So you can actually take mud and if you put a dripstone beneath it, it'll suck the water out and then make clay. And then with clay, you can make like clay bricks and new blocks like that. So I'm gonna try and do a bunch of mud and mud inspired materials, but in order to show you guys that, I'm actually going to take you to our creative world, which will be a real quick cut for you. But I got to reload the world, so we'll take 1, 2, 3. And here we are in our creative world. This is a little peek behind the curtain, if you will, if you've ever seen The Wizard of Oz. This is how we come up with a lot of ideas. There's some sneak peeks for what might be coming in the future. There's some remnants of the past on how we designed certain things, multiple copies of the same buildings so that we could get things working, as well as some redstone builds. Anyways, you should see a lot of this stuff, recognize a lot of this stuff, and also a little sneak peeks of what's to come. So what I wanted to show you guys is those new 1.19 blocks. So let's open up that creative menu. We've got multiple things to look for here. So one, we'll start with, well, mud, right? So we've got mud. And here we go, all the mud and mud variants. Mud brick slabs, packed mud, brick walls. So these are just some of the blocks, right? So here's mud. These are mangrove roots, which Johnny has actually found mangroves and frogs, if you saw his episodes, or Schmuckers, as his channel is called. We got some bricks and brick variants. They can be made into stairs. And then, of course, walls as well. So these blocks are some of the blocks I'd like to use in that central square, most likely as roadways and walking paths, but also structural blocks and things like that. We have the mangrove, oops, logs, and trees and stuff like that. So roots, and then obviously all the log variants. So using these throughout the central square are also going to be featured. So they work really well together as you have this like cooler red, magenta type color matches really well with the packed mud and the bricks. But then also just adding in sort of our spruce and spruce variants, you can start to get a feel of what we're going to be going for in that pagoda. So this new color, new types of trees adds a splash of color to our pagoda and our town square, but will also match well with the road design that we already have going, which you've seen. And this is actually a sneak peek as well as to something that's already been in the works for quite some time along the road. So let's get back to the square and I'll show you what I'm looking at. We are back in the industrial district. Right over my shoulder here we have a mud making machine. It is a design by Ilmango, and I showed it a little bit in my Build With Me episode that's already posted on the channel, so you can check it there. But it's really cool design by Ilmango. Again, you can go check it out for um, a little bit more in-depth description on his video. But we need a lot of mud, lots of mud for the central square over there. I have a couple things to show you guys to finish off the episode. One, the FOV, if you want, stands for field of view, but if you want to have more cinematic looking intros, you can actually, I can actually reduce this even more. But you can throw your FOV all the way down to 30 and it simulates what you typically see through a camera, sort of flattens out the whole world. So what you've got in front of you here is the building with the mud machine inside. What I've got next to me is that center square that I showed you guys before. I put some mangrove trees in the corners, and I actually really like the way that it sort of balances out um, the whole square, and then the pagoda will go right in the middle, the gazebo. Um, Let me just fix this though, just so that you're not staring at nothing here. Um, Anyways, back to normal. We have the mud machine here. You can see the floor that I've put in. If you want to learn more about the design and why I chose to do what I did here, you can go watch the Build With Me video. We've got the mud bricks on the outside as the pilasters that hold up the bricks behind them, the red bricks. You will get a little bit of difference in texture, as you can see here. I'm going to swap out some of the bricks for just the hardened mud, the reinforced mud that you get from mixing mud and wheat, and then the cobblestone will also get swapped out with a bunch of different stone and stone variants. This is just a massing model, but I'll show you guys the finished building when we start the next episode. In order to finish all of this, I had to set up a little makeshift working space here. So I've got a bunch of furnaces that were just filled with all excess stone and diorite that help make the floor of that building over there. And then this is all of the materials that we have left over from digging out this mountain. This wheat is what I've been using to make the reinforced mud and mud bricks. And then I've slowly been getting more drip stone as well. That's pretty much it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what you saw. It's sort of a little bit of an update video. There's a little bit of sneak peek over there. Johnny's filled in another square. He's slowly building up. And then what the central square will look like. So in the next episode, we'll finish off this central square. We'll finish off this building and then connect the two with the road in between. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And as the sun sets, so does this episode. Or as the sun sets to bring this day to a close, so does this episode come to a close. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.